My name is Gloria Misham. I live here at 176 Kyle Street, and I've lived here for 62 and a half years. See, my grandparents moved in here in 1948. They rented from Gertrude Zitzer. And then my grandfather, he bought the property in 77, and then my grandfather died within 9 months. And then I got the house. Well, I've done stuff ever since 1977. And I've put new windows in, a new furnace, had the electric upgraded. I've had ceilings swirled. Like I said, I wanted to build on and make my kitchen larger. New furnace. Things done with the chimney. I've had a new roof, new soffit put on, a year or so ago.
Julian Robertson, 179 North Mulberry Street. I've been here for 32 years. My husband's stepfather left me the home through the will. When he passed away, I took some of the money that was left to me and redid it. So I've remodeled mine from the bottom to the top, all the way through, upstairs, downstairs, put in new furnaces, new wiring, electric wiring, and all new drywall, and new carpeting all the way through, and redid the bathroom. The kitchen didn't even have cupboards in it, so I have cupboards all the way around the wall, and I've put a lot of money into my home. I know I've gotten real close to $33,000 in mine. Just redoing everything. I put on a new front porch, and that's a wraparound porch, and that wasn't cheap.
I'd say I got about $20,000 or more, just what little I've done over the years, and still wanting to do more. And I know that I'm not going to get anything out of it, not conditions that it's around me. But it's my home, and I take pride in it.
Well, Dorothy lived over there. Dorothy Attic, she lived over here. She's lived there for years. Her kids were raised over here.
Yeah.
And she got it to where she couldn't take care of it, so she had to move, and they left it empty for a lot of years. But then they had to board it up, and then they started going in, tearing the boards off and going in and just destroying. They've taken all of the piping
and plumbing and
all that out of it. And he bought the home, and this is the way it. After that, I go over there and mow and cut weeds and kept it clean myself. And once he bought it, that's the way it looks.
Yeah. It's 82 West 5th Street, and it's right next door to my house, and this is what I have to look at when I come out my back door. And I mowed, and her grandson Gage, he mowed this for me a little bit and tried to keep it mowed because of safety, because you don't know who could be crawling in the weeds up to my property. That way we have clear access to look out. And then to keep the animals, or if there's any snakes, because there's a lot of rodents in this, weeds and so forth. They say that he said he lost the house to Chase Bank, but now they say that the bank isn't involved, that he's still the owner. But if he's the owner, then somebody should be over here cleaning it up. I don't think that I should be.
Well, this top step is off. This sign used to be sitting right here. I don't know how it really got down in here, but then you see the mess here, and it smells really bad. That door, I don't think is locked. At one time they had pulled it back. I think it's just shoved up there.
Yeah.
And this mess down in here, it's just where people's throwing stuff in and coming by. Well, I have, my dog and I were sitting over here working on some flowers on this side. He kept growling, jumping, and I asked him what was wrong, and he kept lunging like toward the building. Well, there's some boarded up windows right here on the bottom, and there was a rat that was digging its way out. The particle board started falling, and a rat came out. You could see its head. I said, "Get him, Ross." So he runs across and hits the fence, and it scared it back in. But then since then, I've got a neighbor over here across the street has seen him here in the driveway.
And I've seen
coming
him
from this building.
Okay.
Well, Gloria has seen him. And they've told me about the rodents that's coming and going from that house. So,
Sure.
and this mess that's here right now,
and it smells.
it has a really bad odor to it. And we've called the fire department. At one time we smelled gas, and I've had the health department down here. So it's overcoming my Rosa Sharon's. I put trees and stuff over here, and the grapevines and weeds has overtaken my fence. And I've cleaned it how many times?
Yeah, I know.
Just trying to cut it back and trying to keep it clean. Like I said, we've taken out 2 truckloads of stuff just this summer already.
Wow.
And it keeps growing back.
Okay.
All I want to do is just get these people to come and help clean it up.
Right.
Good.
The owners are here in Mansfield. When it rains, the rats, the rodents comes out into the driveway looking for water.
And the smell is just unreal. It's a dead smell, like something's dead.
There's a hole right here at the back of this building. You can't see it for the weeds right now, but they come and go out of that. And it's horrible.
Okay.
So
It's actually a death trap.
yeah. So when we come out and sit on our porches in the evening, we have a smell, and then we get to look at all this other beautiful stuff around us. And here we are. Neither one of us are in good shape, and you don't see our lawns looking like that.
And we do it ourselves.
We do it ourselves.
We've cleaned this out. My grandkids and I have gotten in here and took out 2 truckloads of stuff here. There was a property here, a home, and it was owned by Mr. White. And the house was ready to fall. Well, Deanne then helped us get the house down. And once we did that, then I was able to buy the property. So this is what I've done with that, and I've put a new fence around.
The house had caught fire in 1998. It took me over a year to try to get the city to get it tore down. And they finally tore it down. Well, there was so much legal stuff and me trying to get it. It took me till 2005. I finally acquired it, and then look what I've done to it. So I took care of it up till the time that they tore it down. There was a tree that was on this property long before I even acquired it. It wasn't even mine. And the tree was leaning, and it was going to fall under her house eventually. So I went ahead and paid to have that tree tore down, and it wasn't even my lot. But I would say that all these vacant properties, a lot of them that's like this one next door to me, it added on to my home, you know, and made it look nicer, give me a bigger yard. I mean, a lot of people would like that, you know, but you wouldn't even know there was even a house there now, and this whole backyard is just so different, and you know, we come out here in the evenings. But look what, you know, and we say, you know, look at all that we have done, and then you see what I got next door to me, what she's got over here across the street. You kind of wonder, are we nuts? But no, we're not nuts, because we take pride in what we have. And I think that people should take pride in what they do. Yes, I agree, take over your neighborhood. But get the people that own these properties to take over their properties, because the more that you keep mowing them, the more you keep doing for them, they're going to say, well, somebody's going to do it. somebody is held accountable, and I'll keep saying that till I die. Until I'm held accountable for my property, they should be held accountable for theirs, and I shouldn't have to go over there and mow their lot. Because, we take care of ours, and all we want is somebody to take care of theirs. And I don't feel it's my responsibility.
If they need help, we'll help them, but we don't want to have to do it all.
Right. I'm not for not helping somebody. Don't get us wrong. But, what I would like to see is these people that own these properties and these lots be held accountable, not for me to go over there and mow it. If we don't hold people accountable, then how's anything going to be done? If we keep doing it, it's they're off the hook.
Well, with me, I think since they're not taking care of them, they're not paying any attention to them, then I think they should at least have them tore down.
Yeah.
Now, he's been over here, it's been empty 4 years. Mm-hmm. He's never been back over there to do anything for that home or to improve that home. They won't even cut the grass. Yeah. He's never done anything for that. Yeah. She's owned this building as long as...
God, forever.
Yeah, 20-some years I know of. And nobody's been in over here for at least 10 years. And if they're not going to take care of them, tear them down. Get rid of them. Sell the property. Do something.